Happy Arrival Day. Sip Deepa, Sip Atma, Sip Premchandji, Sip Eru, Sip Komal, Sip Ahem, Sip Sagai, Sip Tina, Sip iPhone, Sip Atmatrai, Sip Raji, Sip Ace, Sip Shair, Sip Pankaj, Sip Sudeep, Sip Sophia, Sip Kavita, Sip Sukeshni, Sip Vanita, Sip Rekha Parvani. This gives us the subject orientation for today. Our subject today is an interesting subject. We told you yesterday, what are you expecting from this Zoom call? You're coming from the Zoom call. Today, I'm asking you a very profound question. What are you expecting from this Zoom call? So today, I'm asking you this question, and let me see how many of you are going to tell me what are you as a person. Don't talk about what others are expecting. I'm asking you, what are you expecting from this Zoom call? Who's starting? So we have got Bliss and we've got Krishna.
Hi, Ram dear, Swami
Yes, yes.
My list is more longer than that, but I have choose some item I wanna. You can read, please.
Bliss is telling us that bonjour, my expected Zoom call is that with your help to learn spirituality, to know the truth, to work on the control of the mind and ego, acceptance of what I have difficulty, understanding of life, live more in the now, in such a have the necessary root to achieve liberation, enlightenment. Yeah, so if you are going to ask so many things, then obviously you will get nothing. But let there be if there's a clarity, then I will be able to help you achieve if you tell me one thing, or put it in simple words. If you put it in complicated words, then I think
It was not complicated, is what I want, because
yeah.
already I have problem with my language, so it's already
okay. No. So I understand. Okay. So let me explain. So what you want is you want me to help you get enlightenment. You want me to help you on the spiritual path. You want me to help you progress in your mind and your ego and all the things that we talk every day.
Yes.
So it's fine. But somebody, okay, let me give a little orientation before I get back to the next is Krishna, Rumataji, Aham Sip, Meenakshi, on water also. So my point is this. Suppose somebody tells me I want enlightenment. Or somebody tells me I want prema yoga. Or somebody tells me I want peace. So I will be able to understand.
I cannot choose because I want all this.
I know you're going to shop supermarket with big shopping list. You have big shopping list. I want this and this.
I want all. I cannot accept less.
No, I am not. I accept. I accept, and I will help you.
Okay? Thank you so much.
Krishna, today is Krishna's arrival day. So yes, Krishna, happy arrival day. And tell us how can I help you? What are you, my question, what are you expecting from this Zoom? Yes.
So Shivam sir, this call actually has set a mode of trust within me. Okay, so we are listening to you, we are introspecting, we are absorbing and questioning also. Many times it slips into argument, but it is with full faith. And for me, it is helping me remove layers and layers and layers of ignorance, which could be due to my previous learning or wrong learning could be. So now there are many clarity I'm getting. So 3 things which I have pinpointed. Of course, the final ultimate goal is I always imagine when you say enlightenment. And so I also imagine and dream of that light engulfing me and that aha moment. But 3 things I can pinpoint now at this stage is, one is my ego. Second is memory of my past learning. There are many things I have learned, and I cannot erase it. So how to do that? And so at times there are conflict. And third is Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Karma Yoga. I'm able to practice at least teeny weeny bit. I'm able to. But Prema Yoga, no, I cannot love everybody equally. So these three things are pinpointed.
I never said you have to love everybody equally. Did I say that?
But,
You don't have.
please sit in everyone.
You can see SIP and you must love all that SIP, but you may not love everybody equally.
And
you must love.
And sir, fear comes from nowhere. I don't know how okay, that I'll tell later, let the others complete.
So what I've already realized is, like Bliss started and now Krishna, it's not an easy thing for me. You all are coming with a full shopping list. You are coming
Okay,
with not.
One incident, sir. May I say one incident? Can I say one incident? If others are one incident which happened recently is I saw on the road a man with a little baby, small baby, an infant, newborn baby, in the blazing sun. The baby's face was red hot and was holding like this. And very obviously, no parent will do that. And 1 second, I told my husband to stop the car and call the police. Next second, I started that fear inside me. No, he may kill me, he may. So I was thinking, from where did this fear come from? It is my mortal existence. After hearing lots about Neti and Tattvamasi, that fear immediately, is it intellect? So all these are conflicts within me. I'm trying to explore.
Today in Iceland, I went to the top of a mountain. And I went to the top of a mountain. The car was shaking. The entire car was shaking. The wind was so much, I thought the car will be blown away from the top of the mountain. And I recorded a status on the top of the mountain saying that there is no fear. So, yes, when you reach enlightenment, you will become completely fearless. I promise you, you will become fearless. The fear of this, the fear, I have had millions of fears in my life. But the moment you have reached the state of enlightenment, you will become fearless. Okay, so I'm listening to your big lists. But, if I was thinking that I will have very disciplined audience today, and everybody will tell, I want moksha, I want mukti, I want enlightenment, I want nirvana. But so at least one thing I want all of you to say, Krishna and Bliss and the others, you can tell me list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Accept it. But what is the first most important? For example, Krishna, are you saying you want me to help you to become a yogi? Because you said to me, so how to live as a yogi? Or somebody may say, I want many things, but how to live in Satchidanand. Or I want many things, but how to get mukti. Or I want many things, but I don't want mukti, I want moksha. So at least give me the number one item on your shopping list.
So now we are very sure that once that enlightenment comes, all these things are in one, it is flushed out.
Correct.
So
everything will come.
Enlightenment. So enlightenment.
Thank you. That is a good answer. Thank you. So after that, we have got now, after Krishna, on the list is Ru Mataji. Ru Mataji, and then after Ru Mataji, I am Sip, Shunya.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Namaskar, boliye.
Guruji, first of all, happy arrival day to Krishna from all of us, from whole AiR family. Love and blessings also.
अरे वो तो आप कमेंट ग्रुप चैट में डालो ना अभी आप यहाँ सवाल पूछिए हाँ
अच्छा गुरुजी one thing I want only enlightenment
so good see though it becomes easy for me when you give an answer like this then my concentration is see so many people may not be wanting enlightenment they may wanting how to build a good relationship. They may be wanting how to be happy. They may be, many people they come and tell me how to make more money. I tell them, sorry, I cannot help you. Because I'm not here to teach you how to make money. They say, but you made a lot of money. I said, that's not the point. So I want to help you all. And Ru Mataji says enlightenment. Good, Krishna, and then bliss. And now we have Shunya. Aham Sip. Aham Sip.
Shivoham, Guruji, and everyone else on the call. Guruji, my purpose is with the grace of.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Hamsip, we cannot hear you. Can you all hear? Can you all hear Hamsip? No. So we lost you, Hamsip. Come back, Komal. Hamsip will come back, Komal. Your voice got cut off. Hamsip, you need to check your audio and come back. Komal?
Yes. Can you listen to me?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Shivoham, namaste, everybody. What came to my mind when I said what else I want from this call is, I know the ultimate truth is moksha, neti, neti, and all that becomes clear. But sometimes when I'm in a grahastha, I also want how to balance that because I get more attracted towards this. So that starts suffering sometimes. Like I'm not getting fit into the family. So how to create that balance of fitting into the family also and being in my state. For my case, I'm getting more attracted to this. So my family life starts suffering a little sometimes. I want that balance. Some tips to create that balance in the family also. Role play, how to play my role there nicely. I know it's a role, but how to play that role nicely.
Let me tell you this quickly. We can talk later. But you have to give number one to one. If number one is family, then forget about
number one is this, but because of this, that starts suffering my family. So I am not fully at peace because other people, if they are not accepting my mode and they are getting a little bit disturbed because of that, so that also I'm not at peace.
If number one is this, honestly, sincerely, then you can easily deal with your family. I think the problem with you is number one is your family.
No, it's not like that. I know it by heart. I know it's not family.
Komal. For some of you, family is number one, and this is number two. When this becomes number two, it's very difficult. If this becomes number one, family is very easy to deal with. Very easy, no problem at all. But when you make this as number two, then you are wearing the wrong shoe. Because
I know, I may not understand. Maybe I'm confusing this, and maybe I'm really not understanding that this is first, and I'm giving more importance to family sometimes. So that's why I'm suffering. Not suffering, because that's why it's creating that imbalance.
So I'll give you my own example now. My own example. This is number one.
But for you, it is easy. Like you can move away anytime, anywhere. Family, but for me, maybe there is a gender difference also. You can say for gents, maybe it is difficult to move. That's why there are so many sannyasis and not sannyasins, because they are more responsibility. They are more attached, maybe emotionally, or their responsibilities are more, and it's not easy for them to be like you are saying.
So if
you're giving like your example that everybody can be like you.
So Komal, I'm setting aside a Friday session and as well as the Ask AiR session on your subject, how to balance my family life and my spiritual life. Many people
especially for ladies, sometimes it becomes difficult. Like I cannot do what I want because of my number one priority. Sometimes just now I'm eating my food alone, sitting here, and the whole family is eating there.
No, don't say you cannot do. I agree if you don't want to do, but cannot do. No, you should be. Let me tell you, if you are happy in this call, nothing matters to you, then you can easily be in a state of bliss and deal with your family and deal with your associates. See, something has to be a priority in life. You can't have while you have a balance, I agree, but the priority must be clear. So we will talk about it. I think it needs a full session. We will talk about it.
Yes.
So, Hamsip, are you back? Otherwise, Meenakshi.
Shivoham Guruji, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Boliye.
Guruji, my expectations from this call is enlightenment by the grace of God and the guidance of my Guru. where I'm lacking currently is discipline. I need to be more disciplined.
So what do you want in this call? You want this call to make you disciplined?
Yes, please remind me again and again.
So when you come to this call, it's automatic reminder to be disciplined.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. Where
What
I'm
you're
lacking
seeking,
is that
you want to be disciplined to achieve what ultimately?
enlightenment.
Enlightened.
I want to be disciplined, that I follow all the paths of yoga every day. I be in conscious every time. Though most
Let
of
me
the
tell you,
time I'm safe.
let me
But
tell you all one thing. Up to now,
yes,
what I've heard from all of you, if any of you wants to achieve enlightenment, and if you are following this call, there is no way you can fail. There is no way. I promise you, there is no way you can fail. I'm not telling you because this is not my wisdom. This is wisdom of the sages. This is wisdom of Adi Shankara. This is wisdom of Vivekananda. This is wisdom of Ramakrishna Paramahansa. This is wisdom of Ramana Maharishi. This is the wisdom of the Upanishads and the Vedas, which is simplified and given to you like Amrit.
yes, sir, I agree
Given
with you.
as Amrit in your hand to drink.
Yes.
And still, if you don't drink it,
No, I drink it, but I'm sometimes, because in the I have family responsibilities also, I slip down. But
so some of all the ladies are coming forward with this family responsibilities becoming a new thing. So I understand as a lady, sometimes you have what I called a submissive attitude. As a lady, you have what I call a submissive attitude. You want to submit. You want to surrender because you want to impress. Sorry, don't take me wrongly. You want to impress the other, but you are then giving second priority to God. If Mirabai or Radha was wanting Krishna, nothing could stop them. They were also females. They were female, but they had complete mumukshutva. For them, nothing could come in between them and their God. So if you love SIP so much, if you love SIP, nothing can make you slip. If you really love SIP, nothing can make you slip. But the problem is we behave as this body, this mind, this ego, and especially like you told, where we are women have this sense of insecurity. A lot of women have this insecurity. They feel insecure. No. If God is for you, then who can be against you? If SIP is for you, then who can be against you? So this you need to program this well in your head. But we are here today. We are just trying to get into the root. Thank you. I am SIP Meenakshi. Meenakshi.
Hi, sir. Shivo.
Bolo.
Sir, I also had same thing, family problem, because
Uh,
because being a new married woman, I have to fulfill others' wish. I don't know why, but it is there.
no.
So
I am honestly. I am not ridiculing you all women, or I am not. Let me tell you, it's a big problem. I'm telling you, it's a big problem. It's not a small problem. That a woman is torn apart. A woman is torn apart because the man says, get lost. The man says, you go to hell. If you like to have that path of God and that path, you can go to hell. But now you're married and now you have family. And it becomes worse when you have children from that
yes,
husband. Then it is a very challenging thing. I'm telling you, it's not easy. But
and they think that I am becoming rude, like not doing as they want. Family, mother-in-law, father-in-law. There are
not only
many
rude,
persons.
they think you're rude, they think you're arrogant, they think you're ignorant, they think you're influenced, they think you're brainwashed by AiR.
यस ये हो रहा है ये मेरे साथ हो रहा है मेरे हस्बैंड तो मुझे बोलते हैं तू भाई पागल हो गई है
कौन है वो डाकू AiR? सामने लाओ साले को, खून कर देंगे साले से। So many of them, they will say, "Samle lo sare air ko abhi phone kar denge sale ko." So my point to you is this: see, ultimately, you as an individual know, I have no bad intention. My guidance to you is for you to achieve your ultimate goal. Now, does it mean that a woman cannot marry and cannot have children and cannot attain enlightenment? No, you can. But it is a challenge. Suppose you had nobody. Oh, it's easy. It's easy if you're a free bird. It's much easier to achieve enlightenment. It's much easier to have liberation. This brings me to the next question. In this Upanishads and in all the scriptures, they say a woman cannot be enlightened.
Yes.
You know, in
Hinduism में भी कहते हैं.
in many of the temples, women are not allowed to go inside.
Yes.
Now, this is coming from a very deep-rooted problem. The deep-rooted problem is this: somehow women become attached to what comes out of their womb. जब बच्चा निकलता है, वो माँ समझती है मेरा बच्चा है. हाँ, ये मेरा बच्चा है, ये मेरा बच्चा है. हाँ, ये तेरा बच्चा कैसे हुआ? तुमने बनाया क्या? नहीं, ये मेरा बच्चा है. ये किसने बोला तुम्हारा बच्चा है? क्या अगर मैं कोई होटल में जाके ठहरता हूँ गेस्ट के माफिक, कि मैं होटल का बच्चा बन जाता हूँ क्या? मैंने 2 दिन किसी कोई होटल में ठहरा तो मैं होटल का बच्चा बन गया क्या? मैं 2 दिन होटल में था ना, तो बच्चा 9 महीने आपके गोद में, he has to pay किराए. The bacha has to pay kirai. 9 months the bacha was in your womb. You gave place, but you didn't create him. So when this is the problem, many women get attached. But today we are not. Today we are just taking topics. So this is a very good. I'm getting many interesting topics from all women. It is women dominated session. Let me see who's next. Rekha Parwani. Meenakshi, और कुछ बोलना? You covered your point, right? You covered your point. Rekha Parwani.
Shivam AiR.
Sure.
I'm in this call since the first day in the COVID times when it started, and I have got more than my expectations. But still, I want mukti from this BME. Definitely, I want it.
Good. So see, a book. I'll tell you something. We all should want it, because this is the best. This is the best gift we can get in life.
Yes.
Today, when I live as a Jivan Mukta, I know there can be nothing greater. When I ask Sip, what we're talking to Sip, and Sip is asking me, what do you want now? What else do you want? I said, I don't want anything. I don't want anything. Because you reach that state where when you attain this mukti or you attain enlightenment or that awakening, what do you want in your life? So, but the question with all of you is, how do you reach that state? And in the call, every day we are trying. But I'm trying to see if there's anything else that you all want, which I'm missing out. Raji and Ashok Nichani. Thank you, Rekha. Raji, Ashok Nichani. Raji, unmute.
Yes. Shivam Guruji.
Yes.
I want only enlightenment. And after coming to this call, I am advancing in the spiritual journey, but still I have to advance a lot, I feel. I don't know. Sometimes I miss. I thought I have advanced, but suddenly day before yesterday, something, I again came to the mind state for some time. Then I spoke to Vanita. Anyhow, I came back. So I feel I have wasted one day. Means it is a very big
No,
thing for
don't
me.
worry. See, I'll tell you something. We all will slip from SIP. But I told one person slipped for 13 minutes. One person lost their enlightenment and went into, lost their consciousness. And 13 minutes, there was devil presence. I think 13 or 39. I'm not sure how many minutes. One person. Then after 13 minutes or 39 minutes, the shaitan went away. So sometimes we may lose that divinity for one day. We have to come back to consciousness. I'm telling you, I used to lose the divinity. I used to lose the divinity, but recently I found a method. Even when the devil comes in front of me, I stand like this. I say, no, I have to behave as I'm SIP. I have to behave as a manifestation. So it's, Raji, when you slip, you said you slipped one day, don't feel bad about it. As long as you came back, as long as you realized, you have achieved a lot. Slipping is not the problem. The problem is how soon can you come back? And many people don't want to come back because they feel ashamed. They feel shame, guilt. They feel regret. Regret, shame. I am full of shame. I am full of guilt. Why? Because I did it wrong. What is better, to be with shame and guilt or to come back? Come back to consciousness. Come back and tell Prabhu, I made a mistake. Prabhu, forgive me, Prabhu. Prabhu, forgive me, Prabhu. I made a mistake. Prabhu, forgive me, Prabhu. So enlightenment is on the call. You have to just bring the bucket. I tell some people come to me with a glass. Then you can take water. Some people come with me with a bucket. I'll give you a bucket. Some people come with me with a tanker. I will fill the tanker. But some people, they come with me with a pipe and they connect to me and they take the pipe and go home. So they are all there. They have connection. They have connected to me with a pipe. How many people are like that who connect with me with a pipe? Very few. They will come and say, Swamiji, Guruji, one cup of water, Swamiji, one thoda pani de do, Swamiji, thoda, Guruji, thoda. Then, but you have to plug in. I was plugged into my Guru. Everything I wanted from my Guru, I got. My Guru used to love me like, oh my God, my Guru used to love me beyond imagination. That's, if somebody can love us like that, there can be no greater gift. I have been loved so deeply, I'm telling you, by my Guru. I have no words to explain that. Okay, thank you, Raji. We will get to enlightenment. Nichani and Vanita. Ashok, Nichani and Vanita.
Shivam, Sarji.
Sir.
Sarji, I have 5 to 6 points to be.
Your shopping list, sir.
First and foremost is Neti Tattvamasi. Second is Satchit Anand. Third, I want the best knowledge to learn the best knowledge of what is spirituality. Then to see sip in all. Then while praying, why ask for worldly matters? Why can't we think of God always? I want to flip from worldly matters to thinking of God always. Accept and surrender.
So Ashok, what you have brought into the 6 shopping items you brought, the shopping list, is all, like we say, that's all part of the supermarket. In this AiR supermarket, all the products are available.
Tattvamasi.
Everything, every day we are talking. Suppose you go to Chinese restaurant and say, I want masala dosa, I will tell, sorry, sir, we have Chinese restaurant, no masala dosa. If you go to South Indian restaurant and say, I want pizza, they'll say, sorry, sir, only idli dosa. But here, whatever you're asking, Ashok, every day we are teaching the same subjects. So I am trying to see how we can improve the teaching of these topics. How we can, and I'm trying to see if there's something that you want which we are not covering. Has anybody told anything which we are not covering till now? Has anybody told anything which we are not covering? Nothing. Up to now, all the points you are telling are all what we are covering. But let us see if there's anything that we are not covering. Vanita.
Sure.
Vanita.
Shivam Guruji. My goal is also enlightenment. But before that, I want to say, I'm totally surrendered to you. I listen to your teaching every day without this thing. But practice is also there. Regular practice is also there. But I don't know where I lack. You have to tell me step by step how I can improve. I would say nothing. Family life, I have no problem. Only I limit my duties. So 10% maximum, I would say. The other time I'm always with my book or your teachings, or I listen to your YouTube, this thing. Bhakti yoga also I'm doing, and it is, my priority is God only. But
So what
how
Bhakti yoga?
long it will take and how step by step I can proceed further.
See, sometimes, no, Vanita, sometimes we go to a doctor and we are expecting the medicine without telling our problem. So when you go to a doctor, what is important is the doctor should understand your symptoms. The doctor should understand. Sometimes the doctor will say, do blood test, do urine test, do MRI, do scan. Sometimes the doctor needs to understand where you are. So I think you should communicate. If you are at this stage, then you must communicate more with me, not so much on this call, because on this call, you can't give your full story to everybody. You don't want to give your full story to everybody. So many of you reach a stage, very, very important what I'm telling Vanita. Many of you need to reach a stage where your interaction with me has to be more personal. You have to talk to me, or you have to tell me. For example, if Raji had a problem day before yesterday, she should have told me and told me what she's doing if she wants my guidance on the subject of spirituality. If you don't need my guidance, you don't need to tell me. But if you're telling that you're following me completely, then if you are not progressing or you're stuck somewhere, then I have to understand.
I am progressing, but the progress is very slow. Why? Is it because I am not my concentration is not enough, or lacking in concentration, or
Suppose the man is
poor?
Suppose the man is riding a cycle and he's saying, I'm cycling and cycling and cycling from so many days, but my progress is very slow. So what you will tell the man?
Or is it I am thinking that way?
No. So you will tell the man, if you are riding a cycle, then make it a motorcycle. No, put a motor in the cycle, then you will go faster. No. So what is it that's causing you to be slow? You need to explain to me, because let me explain. This journey of enlightenment is just one spark. Think.
Yes.
Just think. You can get enlightened any moment. I got that enlightenment on 31st of August 2014. Just one thing. Just one thing. Then that fire came alive in me, and that fire continued 2014, 15, 16. Somewhere around 2016, 17, I got the full light, complete light. I told you all, right? Have I not explained to you all that on 31st August 2014, I just got the spark of air. And I got the spark, Neti Neti, Aham Brahmasmi. I got the picture, but it took me at least, if I can say at least 14, 15, 16, 17, it took me minimum 3 years to be completely sanitized of all the garbage. So
but sometimes I think
sometimes
some glimpses of experience, spiritual experience, but very rarely.
My answer to you, you need to talk to me on one-on-one. This is my answer to you. Okay.
So that means through WhatsApp.
Through WhatsApp. And and if you've contacted somebody in my office, you must be having some assistant number.
Yes.
I always give you all, because I don't want you all to struggle. I give you somebody's number who is my present assistant handling this, and I am able to help you all through that assistant to talk to you, to call you. But remember, if I had not spoken to my guru one-on-one, I would not have been able to get enlightenment.
Yes.
Thank you, Samatma.
Thank you.
Samatma Premchand Shayar.
Sir.
Yes, Samatma.
Really, I'm not expecting anything, because every day I come with in total surrender and willing to absorb 100% whatever is said, because I know whatever is said is for my best, and it is taking me one more step towards my ultimate goal, that is moksha. So I'm open to whatever is happening, because I know it is for my best.
Okay. So basically everything is going well where you are concerned. There is no problem, but your journey is continuing. That's what I understand. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good, Samatma. So Samatma says everything is going in the right direction. Okay. So thank you, Samatma. We have got Premchandji and Shai.
Shivam Gurudev.
Namaskar, boliye.
I was on the line for many years, but I had no guide. I got guide for the first time in you. And after that, it changed me a lot. I try to live in consciously. I live always on the matlab, sip. I am sip.
Premchandji, अभी इस कॉल से आपको क्या चाहिए? What is your expectation from this call?
I am sip. I am safe. Most of the time, I always remember I am safe. While sleeping, I always remember now Shivoham.
But tell me, Premchandji, as of today, what are you expecting from this call?
To increase, to achieve the target as earliest as possible.
Which target?
There's the only one target that I must realize in myself that I am soul.
So
he is in me. The God is in me.
तो प्रेमचंद जी इसमें at the earliest नहीं होता है. प्रभु का टाइमिंग परफेक्ट है.
अच्छा उसका टाइम है. I must type.
You want to achieve Prabhu, right? You want to be one with Sip.
Yes, sir.
Nirvana, moksha, whatever you call it, you want that ultimate goal like others also are wanting.
No, I'm not bothered about nirvana and moksha, etc. I want and I am living a very peaceful life, and it is being continued for the last so many years. But I am only thinking that for the first time I got that God is in me. I have to realize He is in me. I have to realize.
Okay, good.
That point given by you. Now I am trying for it.
So Premchandji is giving us the point of God realization. What Premchandji is saying, I want God realization. That's the highest. Thank you, Premchandji. Shai, Premchandji's highest requirement is more than enlightenment. It is God realization. Shai.
Sir, Shivoham, I feel that secret तो आपने दे दिया. You have already given. अब तमन्ना यही है कि नूरे मंजिल तक आप ही हमें पहुंचा दे, क्योंकि आजकल तो रास्ता गूगल भी बता देता है.
ये तो आपका बहुत फेमस शायरी आपने बहुत पहले आपने बता दिया. तो see, how can I take you to the manzil? अगर आप मेरे हाथ पकड़ेंगे तो आप चल सकेंगे.
हैंड होल्डिंग.
अगर आप हाथ छोड़ दिया तो
listen, no, I mean, you must have seen you. 4 or 5 days ago I sent you a message, or then after that you gave me a task, and I'm still thinking every day, what should I answer? So this is what is required, hand holding,
So one thing I must tell you, Shair, you and even Premchandji told and Vanita told just now, is it that I am not ready to hold your hand and walk you across? Do you all think that I am not available, or I am not giving you the guidance, or I am not giving you the support? Anybody?
Sir, I mean, I will not agree to that, because anytime I have sent you a message, etc., or called you, within 5 minutes you are back.
So I'm just telling you, it's not easy to get spiritual advice like this. It's not easy. I had to wait sometimes for my guru's reply for 1 month. I had to put maska on so many people in between my guru and me. I had to put so much maska, so much butter, Amul butter. How much Amul butter I must have bought, I cannot tell you. How much Amul butter I must have put maska, to get to my guru. Oh my God, lot of maska. But here I don't create that situation. I am here to help you. I am here to guide you. But the path must be followed. My only thing is, if you do not follow the path is very clear. The prescription is very clear. Follow it. You will arrive at your destination. But it needs passion. It needs so much more. Okay, for the first round, we have got Rajinder, Dr. Krishan. Then second round, we have got Komal, Meenakshi. Yeah, bolo.
One more thing is consistency, which is lacking in most of the people, and that is what you are giving, and keep giving that.
It's a big problem, Shair. If you don't have consistency, it's a big problem. I tell you all, don't miss this Zoom call. I give you all one commandment. Don't miss the Zoom call. You should rarely miss, because this shows your priority to the subject of enlightenment of your life. It is not to me. Forget about, it is not about you having to come and tell namaskar to me. Nah. It is your commitment to the subject of spirituality. Okay, so we have got Rajinder, Krishan, Sophia. Then line number 2. Rajinder.
Shivam sir.
Sir.
Sir, the thought of the Zoom call makes me happy and meditative whenever I think about it. So simply, I want to progress on the path for the enlightenment, to lead a life of Jivan Mukta. So for time being, I just saying thing. But there's slight problem with me still. That is probably there is some subtle ego. I say that I have left ego behind, but sometimes there is subtle ego. 1 or 2 persons keep on hurting me, so I have to just work on that. Or path is there.
Can I tell you something? So
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You have left the ego. क्या मैंने कहा?
I have left the ego.
But the ego has not left you.
Yes. That is why I'm telling you, sir. Yes.
So today I'm telling something new to you. So
yeah.
This is something new to you. You have left. I know you have left the ego, but the ego is holding on to you.
Yeah. Still, I have to work on it. The path is there.
So Rajinder,
path is there.
We're one of the few very, very committed people. I tell you, it's a blessing to have a group like this on a call like this. It's not easy. It's not easy to have a group like this.
This call is, I have left everything for this call. I don't say that I have left for this call, but I have nothing to do without this call. So I have in my mind from it by chance I miss the call someday. That is the by chance. But from the mind of the evening, I think about the call. What must be the question? What must be this? What must be? So I remain with this. But only 2 persons are there still. जिनके बगैर रहा भी ना जाए और सहा भी ना जाए. That there I have to work.
That's okay. That's okay. But as long as your priority is very clear, Prabhu. Sip should be on your lip. Sip should be on your lip.
Because I think of the call for 24 hours. So that means there is, what is the call? Call is basically call for sip. So it is there.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you, Rajinder. We have Dr. Krishan and Sophia. Dr. Krishan.
Shivam Guruji, with me, that when I'm in consciousness, the mind comes because 24 hours we are in Maya, dealing with the peoples. We know the Maya is going on, and suddenly mind comes. I told mind that Mr. Single is dead. I'm not Mr. Single. I'm a ship. So you don't bother me. Suddenly the ego comes in the picture, and it says, Mr. Single, you are live and you have to do this performance. Then I forget that I'm ship. So problem with me that I'm not able to be in consciousness all the time. Due to ego and due to mind, I'm flip. Due to Maya, near about 30% in a day. I mean, mind stays.
Good point. I think you have also, you and Rajendra both have brought about the importance that the ego is troubling. The ego is very important. We will take up some sessions on ego, and we will also take a session on the mind. Thank you, Dr. Krishan. Before we close, Sophia, and quick comment from Komal and Meenakshi. Sophia, and then Komal, Meenakshi.
Hello. I bow down to AiR and SIP, all SIP. So, sir, I come to listen to you daily because I love to listen to you and learn daily, practice more and more,
But
because when you
what are
speak,
you seeking? What are you expecting
yeah,
from this call?
moksha, only moksha, and I am God. I am Sophia in soul in Sophia.
Very
So
good.
the
See,
enlightenment.
for me, it's a big challenge. So, Sophia, I hope you don't mind me telling, but for Sophia to follow Islam, but to be completely aligned to the, even Islam talks of all this. I'm telling you,
Yes,
if you go into the depth of the
yes,
Quran,
I know.
it
I
is,
know, I
but
know.
it is wrongly
I
interpreted. It is wrongly
little, yeah.
interpreted by many people.
But yes,
But the truth,
true.
what I'm talking, is also there in the Quran. It is not against it.
Exactly. It is exactly same.
Because Allah, when you say Allah has got no form and name, this is what we say. Allah is
Yes.
everywhere. This is what we say.
Yeah, he's everywhere in us, everywhere. In
But the
ikan mein hai.
But the big problem is because even wrong
They don't
people,
understand. They don't
even
understand. Yes.
Sophia, unfortunately, when wrong people on the TV, wrong people are doing wrong things and shouting Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, people start thinking that Allahu Akbar is a bad word. Allahu
No,
Akbar
Allah is
means,
great. Allah Akbar is God is great.
but what
God
I'm
is
saying,
greatest.
so
They
I am
don't
only
understand.
So I'm only appreciating that you're on this call and you're
Thank you,
sincerely
sir.
following it. Thank you,
Thank you,
Sophia,
sir.
for being on this call. Komal and Meenakshi.
My question, second one today, is related to what I said before. Like what I am understanding is, like I asked you about the balance between the family life and getting moksha and doing being in this mode. What is my observation is that even in this call, most of the people, most I will say, are 50 plus. Those who have already done away with their most of the responsibilities and they don't have to. So we need to do something for those also, like younger people, those who are still caught up in their job, their family and all, how to bring them to this.
The people who are young like Meenakshi coming on the call is very rare. Because when you are in the first cycle of 25 years,
Something
you are
should be
learning.
done so that more and more of these people
It's like
also
saying,
come.
if suppose I tell you we should bring 3-year-old baby and 4-year-old baby to the call. It makes any sense?
Not 3-year-old and all, but
Wait,
maybe around.
I'm bringing a point to make you understand. 3 years, 4 years, you can't bring to the call because they are so small, they don't understand. 8-year, 10-year, don't understand. 16-year, 18-year, don't understand. They are still learning. Therefore, till 25 years, people are just learning the basics. After 25, they are so zapped that they are earning. They want earning, they want husband, they want wife, they want children. They don't understand anything else. After going through this race of life, only you wake up when you are 40, 50-year old.
It is only for those who have
No, I'm making you understand the logic. I'm making you understand the logic behind it. So to get a Meenakshi at 27-year-old to come here is very rare. बहुत मुश्किल है.
What I mean to say is, let's do something so that they also get attracted and they also start understanding.
Also, we wrote a book, Spirituality for Children. We are doing, but don't expect two young people on this call. Last point, and then rest tomorrow. Meenakshi, last point, we have crossed the time. Time is over. Meenakshi.
सर वन पॉइंट की आई थिंक फोकस जो मैं चाह रही हूँ कि एक इस चीज पे फोकस होना चाहिए कि हाउ वी शुड प्लान आवर डे like to get the enlightenment. Obviously the ultimate goal is to get the enlightenment, but by doing the day planning, like हम क्या क्या करें, ऑफिस भी होता है एंड ऑल, तो ऑफिस में कैसे अपने आप को उस चीज में रखें, कॉन्शियसनेस में एंड ऑल.
So I'll tell you something which I wanted to tell even Komal and many of the other people who are talking of balance and all that. When I wanted to achieve enlightenment, you know what I told Prabhu? I told Prabhu, है ये आस्था मुकम्मल तुम ही हो जीवन में मेरे, और कुछ नहीं हो कन कन मेरा, तुम बस तुम ही हो, और कुछ भी आए जगह नहीं हो, मेरे तन मन में मुकम्मल तुम ही हो, बस एक तुम ही हो, बस एक तुम ही हो. So all of you at the end of this call, many of you want enlightenment. Many remember one thing: fill your life with sip. Let sip be on your lip. Meenakshi, you may have office, you may have other things in your life, Meenakshi. All that is okay. I am not saying throw out everything else from your life, but let your priority be sip. See sip in all. In your office, you see sip. In everybody, you see sip. If you have a husband or wife, you see sip. If you have boyfriend or girlfriend, you see sip. If you have got mother or father, you see sip. You have mother-in-law, father-in-law. Your whole attitude has to be sip, 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 and sip. I'm closing this call by telling you whatever you want, it's possible for you to get. Every day, take a sip of sip. Every day, forget a sip of coffee or tea or coffee or take a sip of sip. Take a sip of sip. Tomorrow we will see you at 8. Folded hands.